Over the last couple of years, we've been working with SHARK SUPs to create their brand, their products, accessories, and all that other stuff. So SHARK historically was a Chinese brand, and they needed to reposition themselves to appeal to a European market. Through some brand sort of strategy workshops, we came to the conclusion that actually focusing on more of an environmental kind of standpoint. So that led to lots of research, really fantastic research into sharks and their evolution. And that came out with the strapline of constant forward motion, which is now the ethos of what makes SHARK SUPs SHARK SUPs. Shark evolution was kind of the backbone of the whole kind of concept behind Shark. So looking at the various different types of board that paddleboarders use, whether it's a touring board, an all-round board, a surfboard, you can relate a particular shark to each one of those kinds of environments. And each of those types of sharks have very unique features and very unique patterns, or fin shapes, or all these kind of things. So it seems to lend itself quite well to direct, or certainly to influence the design of the boards and the look and the feel. The obvious direction would have been looking at things like great white sharks, those famous sort of predatory kind of fish. But what I was trying to do was bring more attention to lesser known sharks. And obviously the whale shark is probably the other biggest known fish, but there's other sharks like the epaulet shark, which are an amazing little shark which can actually pull themselves out of the water and walk across land, which makes it a bit of an all-rounder. It can swim, it can walk. So that was kind of the perfect fit for the all-round board. Some other sharks were just chosen for their visual element. So the raceboard shark, we've used a shark called a weasel shark, which actually has stripes down its back, which obviously, go faster stripes kind of thing. So that's kind of where the influence of those particular sharks came from. It's just taking those shapes, those kind of forms that you'd find on that shark, and then representing it in a graphical way, but simplifying it. So it's a bold and interesting pattern. Being a new brand, and the look and the feel of the boards was quite groundbreaking and very different to the rest of the market. I didn't want to move away too quickly from that too soon. So to redesign completely, I think would have been a bad move. So what we've done is evolved it again, going back to that constant forward motion. We've evolved the design to another level. The first set of designs were quite simple. We had stripped it back to sort of bare minimum, but we've kind of added a slightly more intricate layer of detail now. So the patterns have evolved slightly. There's more detail on those. We're using less PVC, and we're actually using less printing in this particular new set of boards, which means they're actually using less processes and hopefully less waste. We obviously took feedback from users that the whites of the PVC were sometimes showing marks and scuffs. So by using a slightly darker PVC, whether it's greys or blacks, then that kind of helps prolong the aesthetic quality of the board.